Hey guys, so today I'm gonna do my July favorites, and I know I'm a little bit late, but I was on vacation and I was going to bring my camera, but I left my camera charger at home, so I couldn't film the video, so I'm filming it now. Okay, so I guess we should start off with moisturizer. Anyway, so my favorite moisturizer right now is the Complete Comfort Cream. And I think that this one's my favorite for like two reasons. One reason is I was at the beach, so my skin was more dried out from like the salt water from the ocean and like just, I don't know, just the heat, I think. So I liked this one, and I don't know, it's just thicker, and I would more use this for like fall and winter when it's more dry. But right now, I like this one. So that was my favorite. And the next thing I want to talk to you about is this is the Airbrush Precision Foundation from Sephora. It looks kind of just normally like a foundation brush, but compare it to the MAC foundation brush. The MAC one is completely thin. Like, look at this. So if I smooth this out and smooth this out, like, look at the difference. Like, this one is so thin. Like, when you're applying foundation with this, feels like you're just painting your face, and then it's like really streaky, and then you have to like pat out the streaks, which is kind of annoying because it's like if you're wanting to use a brush, shouldn't it just be like perfect? But anyway, so this, if you like, when you're pulling it down, it's so thick, it just feels like there's no streaks, there's nothing. And then when you're done, you can just blend it out in circular motions because it's more of like a real, like more of a blush brush. See how it's like poofy? I don't know. This is definitely my favorite foundation brush. It, like, look, my skin looks like perfect, I guess. I don't know. So, the foundation that I want to talk to you about, I don't have a head. Okay, there we go. Is the YSL Tint Radiance. I love this one because the way it feels on my skin is so smooth and so creamy and like dewy and like soft, and just feels like moisturizer. It doesn't feel like a foundation. Like the MAC's Studio Fix moisturizer foundation, I always feel like it dries out my skin and kind of leaves it like worse than it was before. But this one, it just feels like a moisturizer. It feels just like smooth and creamy and soft. Like, I don't mind it at all. So that's that. I guess the next thing that I would talk about is like the last kind of makeup product. It's the YSL, what is it? YSL Volume Effects Fake Curl, in, I think it's just black. In one, it's number 1, so I think it's black. You can't see. So it looks like this, and that's the brush. Can't really tell. I think that all mascara brushes kind of look the same, so. But what I like about this one is if you do like a really quick, just like first coat, it literally lengthens your lashes crazy long. And then what I like to do is do both eyes, let it dry, do lips, do something else until it's dry. And then if you just take the brush and like wiggle it at the base of your eyelashes, it gives you so much volume and so much like, it just lengthens more, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's like probably my favorite one I've ever used. And I've used a lot. Okay, so Hypnose is probably my other favorite one, but the difference of Hypnose and this one is Hypnose tries to build up volume too quickly instead of lengthening, and that one lengthens and builds up volume. So I think it's like a perfect medium, I guess. Okay, so the thing that I want to talk to you about that is not makeup is I got a Clairsonic this month, and I'm absolutely in love with this thing. Like, I got the Clairsonic Plus, so it has the 3 like levels of sonic vibration. I love this one. Like, I was looking at like just the Clairsonic without the 3 levels, but I like the 3 level one for my skin because I have boy skin where it's just like really tough and like I have to like I have a beard and all that stuff, so I like using like the lightest one for like my cheekbones and like under my eyes and stuff. and I use like the second one for like my forehead, nose, and like my beard area, because it just loosens it up right before I shave. So it's just, I don't know, it's just really nice for my skin. Like, my skin has improved so much. Like, I used to have little breakouts like all over, and ever since I started using Clarisonic, I just feel like my skin's gotten like smoother and more moisturized. Because this is the second reason I didn't tell you, is the Clarisonic, once you like do your whole face, your skin's like ready to be moisturized. So once you put moisturizer on, it like absorbs so much more, and like it's like actually in your skin instead of just sitting on top. So that's that. So I guess the next thing I'll talk to you about is the Jack Black Pure Clean Daily Facial Cleanser. This one has aloe and sage leaves in it. I like this one because it smells really good. Yeah, it just smells like sage, and I like the aloe in it because over the summer, like, I go out and go to the pool or whatever, and my skin gets a little bit like red or sunburnt, and I already have a really red skin tone, so I just feel like the aloe helps reduce the redness whenever I wash my face. So I like that one. So the thing that I want to talk to you next is I have the body brush for the Clarisonic, and it looks like this. Yeah. Like, the bristles are so much more like stiff compared to the face ones. And I've been using the Origin Skin Diver Active Charcoal Body Wash. I'm in love with this. I've been using this before I had the Clarisonic, but I've been using, like, I've used like all of that in probably like 2 weeks. Like, I go through these so quickly just because they smell amazing. Like, they smell like if I didn't spray it on my nose. Great. Like, look, I just sprayed it everywhere. It reminds me of smelling like the black licorice in a weird way, but it also has like, it has like spearmint and wintergreen, so it's like really minty. And I don't know, it's like when you're like washing your body with it, it just like wakes you up and like feels like soothing and relaxing. So that's why I like that one. And yeah, so that's just that. And then for the next thing that I want to talk to you about is shaving. I'm going to actually do a shaving video because I know that some of you want to see it. So the razor that I've been using is the Schick Hydro one. I used to use the Gillette Fusion, but I just like saw this and I thought that it was like really cool because it has like the razor blade, what are they called? Guards, so that when you're like shaving it doesn't like cut your face. And then also like up here, see how like this strip is like kind of weird? Once it gets wet, the gel inside like expands, so then when you're shaving it just like covers your face with like the gel, which is really nice compared to like the Gillette one. It just is like a thin strip of just like weird soapy gross stuff that like when you shave it just feels like it just comes off. So that's why I like this one. And the shaving cream that I really love is the First Aid Beauty Smooth Shave Cream for like whatever, fabulous legs. So I went into Sephora and asked them what a really good shaving cream is, and they said that guys have been coming in like non-stop to get this. So I was like, really? Like, it's for legs? I'm like, yeah, just don't listen to the leg part, but try it and like come back and tell us how you love it. I was like, okay. So I go in, like, get this, come back and shave, and this is probably the best shave that I've ever had because it's just like you pull and it just like smooth glides like down your face, and like this would be amazing. Like, I don't shave my legs, but if you did, I would feel like this would be the best thing ever to shave your legs because it's so creamy and so like, I don't even know, and it smells really good too. Like, I don't know, it's just, this is just amazing stuff. So while I was on vacation, my dad didn't bring his shaving cream, so he borrowed some of this, and he was like completely like, can I take this from you? Because this is amazing and I don't think I've ever had this close of a shave. Whatever. So I think that is all of my favorite things that I want to talk to you about, and I have 2 least favorite things. So the least favorite thing that I have is the Foundation Primer Mineral from Laura Mercier. I got this because I wanted to get a new foundation primer, and I like Laura Mercier, but like the foundation doesn't match. Well, it probably will now, but I don't know. It didn't match when I tried it, so I just didn't ever get it. But I wanted to try their primer. I used it for probably a week, and my skin like broke out like instantaneously around my mouth and like up on my cheek a little bit. So I just like stopped that completely, didn't like it, and it smells funny, and it's really like it's a really like it's like really drippy. I don't know. Like when I want foundation primer, like I like the MAC one where it's like thicker and doesn't really move, because like I want my foundation to be able to stick on my face, right? But whatever. So I just don't like that at all. And the second thing that I don't like is the MAC 234 brush. It's the one that came out with the Gem Perfection, whatever it is. The one with these, like the huge mineralized eyeshadows. So it's the half regular hair and half synthetic. And I thought this one was gonna be like the 217, how it's like the bristles are exactly the same like height and everything. So I thought it was just gonna be like a really good like crease brush or something like that. But if you use it in the crease, literally it pulls the color off the crease because of the synthetic brush. It doesn't blend as much. Like the bristles don't bend in the same way, so it just kind of like, it's like an eraser. So it erases the like crease that you want to put in there. So I don't like this one. I'll probably like use it for like concealer. That's probably what it's meant for, but I never conceal under my eyes or my nose or anything because my skin's like okay once I put foundation on. So I don't know. I don't like this brush. I'll find a use for it, but it's just not my favorite right now. Yeah, so I think that is everything that I wanted to talk to you guys about. And I hope that you liked this video, and I'm gonna do a few videos soon, like the shaving one, and I wanna do like another makeup look. Like, I like this one. Like it's like light white, pink, and purple. Like this was actually inspired by a lady that I was served by, so my waitress, when I was on vacation. Like it seemed like every girl that I like walked past had more of like a shiny pink purple, like, I don't know, it kind of reminded me of like a sunset in a way, but like more of like a beachy, it was like more, I guess, well I was on the beach. So like a beachy like eye, so I'll do a beachy eye because I was just at the beach and I'm like all tan, and yeah. So it was good talking to you guys because it's been a while, and there's Facebook link and Twitter link in the bottom. Subscribe if you haven't already, and see you guys soon. Bye.